I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like stamps and I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying. This shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop just stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, it's an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spin, I ain't listening. Is in fact the If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jacob. So I war, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear him, this shit light. It ain't on who got the gun, it's on who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain frame. Shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you won't never get that hand back. He bitchin' about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow side, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still about my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
It's easy to sum it up when you just talk about practice. We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. Well, I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice. Not a game. Not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that? And we're talking about practice.
Back row.
Best believe that I'm top 3. The only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Put me anywhere other than one that is not me. It's beef, we strut a nigga block, that's chopped cheese. No peace, the butterfly sting him, that's Ali. You reach, I teach him with the handle, that's Kyrie. Machines, you hook like a Roman, that's IV. You a sheep, I'ma go, it's a difference, so watch me. You weak, all hooks, no punches, so block these. They mock me, I just show them how it goes. Try to stomach this thug life. They brain got the nose, bandana on the grip. All heads coming out the foe, connected from Cali to New York, nigga, so let it go. Made for this, nigga, I eat bars and drink flows. Thinking you woke into your third eye peephole. Line for line, this shit too easy, it's like a free throw. Mastered the game too early, this bitch a cheat code. It ain't a game, these niggas lame, stay bring a shame. If I'm with an officer, it's a number in his name. We ain't the same, you want the easy pass, tell him change his lane. Shit, I've been through the fire, you can't stand the rain, take an aim. Tell him runner, he can try his best. Drive a car named after me, that's why I'm in the vet. Laugh at these niggas once again, and I ain't break a sweat. Number 1 at everything I do, that's why I'm one west. The Lord is not the God of the dead, so when I die, coming back for my spot, so forever I'm top 3. Just tell him to watch this, janitor with the mop stick. You gon' need a defensive lineman to block this. On point when I bomb shit, 10 for 10 I do not miss. I'm barking with a full bulldog, it is not mixed. They can see that my mind's sick, I don't write, I find shit. I don't like it, then I switch. If I touch it, it's diamond. Tell a bitch that I'm God sent. It ain't because my kicks is built like 5'6", 5'7" is my bitch. Dangerous, high risk. I lose it, get another one. You think I'm talking about a girl? I'm talking about another gun. We here now? Hey, look, it is what it is now. We don't fuck with the house niggas, we burn the crib now. I'm ahead now, and I hope they can hear now. I don't care if you think it's it, nigga, I don't fear clowns. Silences make it sound like raindrop, that's a quiet storm. Get the job done in the view and get fired on. If you niggas standing for nothing, what you dying for? If you put real with real, that's how I was born. Walking this bitch ready for war, I'm in riot form. I want these niggas to see me flex, that's why I am on. I shouldn't live in the crib, nigga, I should buy a farm to go through this shit so effortless. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3.
Yeah. 144. Yeah. Yeah.
But the Rex get to it. Ain't taking no slack, get to it. You took a loss, try to bounce back, but you blew it. Let me show you how to do it. Undisputed, I can prove it. Whoa, we can do it. Nigga, ain't nothing to it. Ain't no cowards, ain't no excuses. Let's get to it. Ay.
I don't care what they talking. All I want is my Porsche. I'ma ride up clean. Look at me, I'm a false. Kill them off like a boss. Nigga, you better stop it. I'm all about my profit. I'm shooting off like a rocket.
Who got to blow these niggas out the water? He go harder, go harder. Steph Curry, 4th quarter. All I got is my niggas. All I fear is my father. All I bring is that slaughter. Bomb on the Pearl Harbor. He ain't real, he alive. If he real, who am I? Now his ass in the fire. Yippee-ki till I die. Please don't cross the line. Try to stop and stop trying. Boom shop is bomb wide. I'm on the grind. Let's get to it. Double time and believe. You ain't harming me, nigga. I brought a whole army of niggas. So I ain't move with precision. Follow every order given. Let's get to it. Make it the race, get to it. Ain't taking no shit, get to it. You took a loss, try to bounce back, but you blew it. Let me show you how to do it. Undisputed, I can prove it. One, we can do it. Nigga, ain't nothing to it. Ain't no cows, ain't no excuses. Let's get to it.
You hear the truth that I'm speaking? Lot of hate for no reason. Probably don't understand. That's why I got the master plan. And all the power in my hand. I sling the shit on demand. You better watch where you stand. Just get flamed up and ain't changing up for nobody.
That warfare, what you know about it? This ain't a rap, this a message. And it will be respected. Fake niggas like a virus. Lot of niggas infected. I came to correct it. Bought a whole bunch of soldiers. They move at my discretion. When the rebels hit the entrance, all them niggas hit the exit. Them niggas get to sprinting. I demand your attention. Solid nigga, I ain't folding. Plus you know a nigga hold it. Nigga, look how I'm rolling. Shorty check my demeanor. He smooth, but I'm cleaner. Flow like Aquafina. Hit him, run the Seraphine. Yeah. I got a dilemma. I'm about to have a baby, but I still wanna baby. Let's get to it. Nothing comes to a dreamer. I'm strictly getting it. I'm all about the business. Rock solid and relentless. You came to make friends. I came to make a killing. That's why I'm gon' kill it. Leave these niggas hurting. Antoine Fisher, nigga. Do you need a healing? I know you can hear me. I'm a vet, you a rookie. And Kanye, you a Donald Trump loving pussy. I'm a king, you a cookie. Ain't nothing you can tell me. I'm too ready. Let's get to it, nigga.
Fuck, man.
No cover, no nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. Come back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a whip, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas.
Give it up on side Queen. All right, Isupk Wednesday night, Chicago scripture breakdown class. Let's go and get it in. Any questions? Any questions before I start? Get into my topic. Check online. Nothing. I know they're gonna come with it. No sweat. If I could, I just want to give a big shout out to Officer Hadar Yala of the Detroit camp, or formerly of the Detroit camp. And if y'all don't know, the brother been running the Northern Ohio zone for a minute, like Cleveland, Toledo and all that. The brother made a strong move, man, and moved himself, you know what I'm saying? And another brother moved officially to that zone. You see what I'm saying? From Detroit. Brother got a slavery. Brother got a house to live in now. Him and I forget the young officer's name that moved with him from Detroit. You see what I'm saying? And that's a mighty thing. That's not a light thing. You understand? For a brother to move, you know what I'm saying, where he was born and raised at to a place he'd never been. You understand? But when you serious about this work of the Lord, you know, this is what brothers do. Of course, the Bob Moff, he did it a month or so ago. Give him a hand, you know what I'm saying? Moved him and his family from Chicago to Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Now, why is this necessary? You know what I'm saying? Because the spirit of Christ, everybody should have an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to come into the truth. Everybody understand? So some major moves been made. These brothers move on the strength of my word. You know what I'm saying? Men that, you know what I'm saying, that's loyal to Commander Jenny Hanna, so they loyal to me. And these brothers made their move now. The people in Northern Ohio will give an opportunity to live. You understand? Which is what the truth is all about. Everybody getting a second opportunity at life. All right. Give me lift up that banner. You know what I'm saying? By the brother making his move, the ISUPK has able to take another. You know how you take a flagpole and put it into the ground. When you see a country take their flagpole and put it into a ground, what does that mean? Who knows what that means? When you see that happen, around? Spreading out. Yeah, give me more. You right though, but if you see America go to war with a place, you know what I'm saying, that's not they land, they conquer it. What else? Go ahead. They putting their boots, they taking ownership of this land. Right. You understand? Meaning this here now is property to the United States. You understand? So whenever we have brothers move to a city, we taking ground on that city. That city now belongs to the ISUPK under Commander Jenny Hanna. Everybody understand? So we're gonna pull a few scriptures on that. I also wanted to spoiler alert, you know what I mean? If you ain't seen the movie, what's the movie I was on? Pray. If you ain't seen the movie Pray, too bad, because I gotta go into the Pray breakdown tonight. You understand? That is a very wicked movie. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, Prey is part of the edition of the movie Predator. Y'all seen the Predator before? Well, this is continuing on with that series or whatever. And the movie, you know what I'm saying, was just super evil. Some people gonna watch it and say they enjoyed it and all that, but we're gonna go into the breakdown how that movie is really about killing the spirit of Christ, while at the same time taking the woman and making the woman a god in the movie. You see what I'm saying? Which is, you know, this. I mean, when are we ever gonna learn? And you know what I'm saying? Making no mistake that they use the tribe of Gad as the guests in the movie. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into that as well. All right. Hold on, let me get my drink. All right, what you got, Zawan?
Lift ye up.
Like you turn that fan on right there.
Isaiah 13:2.
Let's get that. And of course, y'all know that monkeypox. Y'all know what that monkeypox doing. And what's crazy about the monkeypox is that the homosexuals are getting, they're mad that the doctors are saying that the reason why people are catching the monkeypox is because of homosexuality. So now the homosexuals is mad. I don't even understand what the hell you mad for. I mean, I understand why you're mad because you're getting monkeypox, but the doctor is trying to tell you this. Now the doctors is telling you that homosexual is an unhealthy lifestyle. You thought they would have learned with AIDS. You see what I'm saying? Like AIDS is a blood disease that, okay, it ain't no joke. You understand? Who in here has seen someone die of AIDS? Raise your hand. You see what I'm saying? If you go to the hospital while their body is deteriorating, it'll be a person that may have been 200 pounds, 250, when they dying and they laying in that hospital with that AIDS, they shrivel up to about 40 pounds, man, 30 pounds. A cat that I knew, you know what I'm saying, was a flamboyant homosexual in the world, went to see him in the hospital, man. The man was, when I tell you he was jammed up, he was jammed up. He was laying in the bed like this. He couldn't even move his mouth. You understand? The next day, he died. You understand? But when you live in that lifestyle and walking down the street, switching like a woman and all that, it seemed nice and fun and dandy until that the Lord bring that disease on you. Right. So we're gonna tap into that as well. Read what you got, because I want.
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 2. Want me to start at 1 or should I just go with 2?
You said Isaiah 13 and let's see. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1.
Yeah.
The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see.
Which the what?
Which the son of Amos did see.
Read on.
Verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
Lift ye up a banner.
Do what?
Lift ye up a banner.
What is a banner? What is a banner? Young man.
Is it someone like a stamp of coup?
Let's get the dictionary. Let's read the definition for it real fast. Whenever you study and you want to get used to doing this, you know what I mean? When you really study, it's good to just have a dictionary ready. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times brothers ask questions, they read in scriptures, and 4 out of 10 words in the damn scripture you don't understand. Now you call my goddamn phone saying, Cap, can you answer this? But all you had to do is just some of the scriptures. Is get the dictionary so you can be able to understand the words. Everybody understand?
God.
All right. You got it? Anybody got the definition for banner? Ain't that hard. You got it? Go ahead.
Banner, this Google Dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
A long strip of cloth bearing a slogan or design hung in a public place or carried in a demonstration or procession.
Everybody understand? Read it from the top again. Not the definition, but the scripture. Go ahead.
Lift ye up a banner.
Do what?
Lift ye up a banner.
Lift ye up the banner. You understand? That's what we're doing. That's what the brother Adayala just did in Northern Ohio. He went down there and he's lifting up the banner. What banner is he lifting up? What banner did the brother around?
Israel School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
To get the brother in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. You know what I'm saying? 12 years ago, when I first came into the truth, we had a banner in just a few places. New York, DC, Philly. That's where the UPK banner was when I first came in here. You understand? Now, where's the banner at now? Who knows? Young man, troopers, lock it. Damn, I ain't trying to offend you, brother. You know, brothers become troopers and do not want to be called young men no more. Trooper, go ahead. What is it? Trooper what? Trooper Bonnier. Bonnier Howard. Bonnier Shala. Go ahead, Bree.
Basically, any city where we lifting up a banner in?
Yeah, but it started off in 3 places, you know what I'm saying? But where is it now?
Oh, kind of.
Go ahead.
I know they got a school in Virginia.
Virginia, go ahead.
Everywhere.
That's the answer. You see, you ain't got to name every, you know what I'm saying, every city and place, but it's all over now. It ain't just in 3 states now. Now it's in the South. It's in the mid, all over the Midwest, all over the South, all over the East Coast, all over the West Coast, outside in Canada. Wales, damn. Go ahead. Trinidad, Puerto Rico, the UK. Everybody understand? Like, and all of this started, you know what I'm saying, from Commander General Hunter holding on to what he was taught. You saying? So now the banner is lifted every goddamn way, and we're gonna keep putting the banner in different places. Everybody understand? We don't.
Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
Go ahead.
Exalt the voice unto them.
Do what?
Exalt the voice unto them.
What does that mean? Exalt the voice unto them. All right?
What we were doing at camp.
Yeah, what we doing at camp. You see, and you see Give me an example.
It's like, so getting out,
What would be a precept to exalting our voice? Let him get it.
lift up our voice like a trumpet.
Isaiah 58:1. You know what I'm saying? Cry aloud. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. The Lord wants you to, for a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men, to lift up thy voice. What in the hell you think you got a powerful voice for to go to? You think that our whole time in America, you think our voice is just meant to sing, huh? Just to be Luther Vandross and Teddy Pendergrass. You see what I'm saying? That ain't what you got that powerful voice for. It's cool to sing, but now's the season for us to cry out. Read on.
Khan. Shake the hand.
Do what?
Shake the hand.
Mm-hmm.
That they may go into the gates of the noble.
What does that mean? To shake thy hand so they may go into the gates of the noble. When you see somebody shake their hand, what does that mean? Bizarre one.
Is that greeting them or?
Read it one more time.
Okay. Shake the hand
Mm-hmm.
that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
That they may what?
Go into the gates of the nobles.
Who is the coming to the gates of the noble? Remember now, we putting our banner down, we lifting our voice, we shaking our hand. What does that hand shaking represent? Go ahead, look
Be inviting them in.
Yeah, invite. And you ever see somebody speak when they talk, they use their hand? Why are they using their hands? When a person speak with I do it all the time. A lot of y'all brothers do it when you at camp. Why are you shaking your hand? Go ahead, Rumble one.
So like, is it almost like to show the seriousness of what you're saying?
That's the point now. You understand? It's you people, you know what I'm saying, use body expression to try to, for you could be able to understand the point of the seriousness of what they're saying. Everybody understand? And we told you, you know what I'm saying, that these different plagues was gonna come to America. The Lord just getting started with this place out. Right. You understand? There's gonna be more and more of plagues coming to this place because of America's a filthy place. Everybody understand? Read on. And say, read the part again where it says that they may come to the gates of the nobles. Go ahead.
Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
Who are the nobles? When it says coming to the gates of the nobles, who are the nobles? Go ahead.
The priests and prophets of the Lord.
The priests and prophets of the Lord and the Isupk. You are the nobles. You understand? The coming to the gates is telling the people to come into the truth. Yeah, everybody understand? You got to get your mind out of America. You know what I mean? You can see piece by piece the Lord is breaking this place down. But while he's breaking it down, the so-called white man, which we're gonna go into tonight, he's trying to fight against the spirit of Christ. How is he doing it? By, like the scriptures say, being the prince of the airwaves. He's been doing it for years through music. You understand? Through movies. You think movies ain't powerful? People imitate what they see on the damn screen. Right. You think music ain't powerful? People imitate, you know what I'm saying, what they hear. If you riding around listening to WGCI's top 10 and 4 out of the 5 songs is telling you, man, sleep well, I'm gonna take your woman from you. I'm gonna take your bitch, make her my bitch. You see what I'm saying? We laughing, but we laughing because you know it's true. You see what I'm saying? If the other 5 songs is black women and black men going to war each other. You know what I'm saying? You got Megan Thee Stallion, I don't need no nigga, can't no man, he ain't telling me what to do, and this, that, and other. You see what I'm saying? Pack up your shit. What was the thing with Beyonce? Pack up your stuff and go. You know? What was the name of the joint? To the left. Yeah, she say, what you say? I got another man. Soon you leave, I got another man. Wait. You see what I'm saying? Oh man, and so with the Lord Christ. So many evil songs, you know what I'm saying? If you listen to the top 10, all of the top 10 songs is meant to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? It's meant to what? For black men and black women to be an enemy. You understand? For us to do what? All glorified, you know what I'm saying, selling drugs, coming up off your people selling drugs. You just destroyed so many families. But yet Jay-Z is a billionaire off of that. You see, he's a billionaire from talking about selling drugs. Everybody understand? Read on.
Verse 3.
Go ahead.
I have commanded my sanctified ones.
He have what?
Commanded my sanctified
What does
ones.
that mean? I have commanded my sanctified ones. What does that talk about? Trooper?
priests and prophets of the Lord that was lifted unto do the work of the Lord.
Get a brother a hand. That's what it means to be sanctified. You understand? Sanctified ain't what your reverend doing by dumping you in some dirty lake water. The damn lake water ain't even clean. You mess around, get a damn disease from being everybody out there dressed in white standing in the damn lake. People didn't use the bathroom all of the lake, and you got somebody out there dipping you, you dip your in and bring you right back up, and you come and now you think you sanctified. Everybody understand? And that's one thing I'm coming to you. That's one thing I could never understand because I didn't grow up in the church. You know what I'm saying? Even though I had Christian ways, a lot of us didn't grow up in the church, but you did things that was Christian. And the one thing I never understood coming up was that all the people who had told me they'd been baptized was doing the most wickedest things. I didn't understand it. You sitting here smoking weed and selling crack with me, but he'd be quick to tell you shit. Back when I was 10, I got baptized at Reverend Brown Church. You see what I'm saying? But you didn't. Nothing about you changed. Right. Everybody understand? Read.
I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness.
What does that mean? I have called my mighty ones to my anger. What is that talking about? Kaya?
So like I said, you talking about like when we speak at camp and we show the Lord's anger, the mighty ones.
Yeah, but a little stronger than that. Read it one more time.
I have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness.
Break it down. It's a twofold, threefold, fourfold. Read it one more time.
I have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness.
What does that mean? Break it down. Take a shot at it. Trooper?
That basically you following the Lord, like you hate what he hates.
Right.
And you love what he loves.
Who is the Lord's mighty ones? Go ahead.
Priests and prophets of the Lord.
That's true. Who else? I will love the angels. The angels is the Lord's mighty ones. The Christian church had you believing that the angels is little babies, butt naked little babies. You see what I'm saying? You don't realize that them showing you butt naked little babies is child pornography. You going in the church seeing little babies looking up thinking them is angels. That have nothing to do. That's not in the Bible. Right. When you look in the Bible, the Lord's angels are fierce. The angels is what carry the angels. Is they the ones that carry out judgment, man. You see a damn hurricane about to hit a city, an angel that tapped that water in the spiritual world and made that hurricane come. Just read it one more time.
I have also called my mighty ones for my anger.
For my what?
My anger.
Go ahead.
Even them that rejoice in my highness.
Yeah, they happy that the angels is happy to serve the Lord. They happy to please. The Lord is angry. A lot of people make you believe that God don't get angry. Christ don't get angry. God is all love. He love everybody. Hate ain't in there until they run across us and we pull the scriptures showing that God hate, right. Showing that those God love. Yes, he loves. Does he hate? Yes, he hates. Does he get angry? Yes, he get angry. Then you run across one of us and we show you Christians, you don't know what the hell you even talking about as it pertains to the Bible. Now you ready to throw the whole Bible away. Right. Now you ready to say, oh, well, you know that book that's written by a man. Right. You see what I'm saying? Because you've been proven wrong, following the goddamn white man. You understand? Which is all a Christian. A Christian can't stand in front of no man in the Isupk when it comes to these scriptures because they are following the doctrine of the so-called white man. Right. Everybody understand? Read on, brother.
Verse 4.
Go ahead.
The noise of a multitude in the mouth.
You could drop that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see. All right. Go ahead, Avalon. Lacom.
You got a question online.
Come on with it.
It's from La'izah Ban Yehuda. It says, Shalom, Salakia, sir. Can I get a general breakdown on Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 8 through 14?
Let's get it. And then I want to get into pull some scriptures on dealing with the homosexuality, right? Okay. Big up also to get Commander General Yohana a hand. We're gonna have our first annual back to school giveaway right here at the school. We're gonna give away free supplies, you know what I'm saying, to as many kids as possible. Once the supply's gone, that's it. We can't do nothing for you. It's first come, first served basis. So once them supplies ain't there, if you get here and there's nothing there, there's nothing we can do for you. So I suggest you get here on time. All right. Where we at, brother? Where we at, come?
Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 8 through 14.
Read it. 10, 8 through 14.
Kind of.
No sweat.
So this book Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
He that diggeth a pit shall fall into it,
Mm-hmm.
and whoso breaketh an hedge, a serpent shall bite him.
Start at verse 7.
Mm-hmm. Book of Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen servants upon horses.
The Lord, he's saying what?
Servants upon horses,
Mm-hmm.
and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
What is this talking about right here? Karaka?
Like, sir, what this is saying is that, like, instead of us being the princes that's ruling this place, we done became servants, and the servants is on the horses ruling over us.
Who are the servants upon horses?
The so-called oppressor, like Esau, Esau, the East Indians in our neighborhood with their restaurants, the Chinese in our neighborhood, their restaurants.
Namely, you want to get right to the source. Don't even play with it. Namely, the white man. He's the one riding up on top of that horse. Just think about us during the days of slavery. He riding on a horse with a whip. You on the ground picking, picking cotton. Everybody understand? That's the remember the image that they got in Philadelphia. We used to pull it up all the time, where you see the white man on top of the horse, the tribe of Gad on this side, and the tribe of Judah on the left side. That represents that this man is supposed to be a servant, right? These other nations are supposed to be servants unto the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Everybody understand? But instead of him being a servant, it's like seeing your butler. Imagine you a king, right? One day you wake up and your damn butler is on top of your horse in power and authority, and you walking as a servant. That would blow everybody's goddamn mind. You see what I'm saying? That's what's happened to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. By birthright, we are supposed to be in rulership over the planet Earth.
Right.
You understand? There's it don't ever shy away from telling somebody that we are a better people than every other nation on the planet Earth. Now, why do I say don't shy away from that? Who knows? I will long.
That's our God-given birthright.
That's our God-given birthright. You right. But what other reason? Karaka?
It should help us like build our confidence within ourselves and accept
that's true.
Our culture and embrace our culture.
That's true. You know, anybody else? I'll tell you. Because it's written in the records.
Right.
You understand? Don't ever run away from these records here. People talk all the stuff in the world about the Bible. It ain't real, this, that, and other. But meanwhile, it's the most sold book year after year after year. You understand? But people trying to figure out these prophecies in this Bible, you know what I'm saying? When the Isupk, we know these prophecies. Right. These is what, like Commander John Hunter said a few years ago back at the Passover, these prophecies in scriptures is what give black and Hispanic and Native Indian men power. Right. You understand? Once we get power and this nation come together, we're going to be able to heal and fix our people. So what does that mean? The Hispanic people, the children that's in dog cages, we're going to be able to bring them out. Our brothers and sisters who ain't eating, who don't have a place to stay, eventually the UPK gonna have what? Shelters, places for, and they're gonna get what they need. You understand? We ain't gonna be under this rulership where they so-called taking our brothers, sending them into they got the narrative called the prison, a correctional facility. You see what I'm saying? Putting a man in a 5x7 cell, some of them being there for 23 hours a day. You understand? Do you know what that does to the mind? No human contact, looking at 4 white walls all day, it's going to make you go crazy. Everybody understand? Oh, so they're not in the business of correcting anybody. You understand? The way that a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man get corrected is by coming into the truth, learning this Bible. Right. This is the real correctional facility in the Isupk. Everybody understand? Excuse me. Read on.
Verse 8. He that diggeth the pit shall fall into it.
He that what?
He that diggeth the pit shall fall into it.
What does that mean? Go ahead. See me one more time on the strong.
So like it's almost equivalent to like you reap what you sow, like you build this kingdom and you go fall with it. Like what you put out, you go build that hole, you go fall inside.
Yeah, you understand me? And our oppressor, he diggeth a pit, like I just said it about, meaning he create traps for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians to fall in, right? But he's gonna be the one to eventually, that trap that he's trying to build, which is destroy us, he's gonna fall in that trap. Right. Everybody understand? He's creating a society for us to go to prison, but he's the one going to prison. If you a person that truly believe in what go around, come around, then you should know that white people got a horrible day coming. Right. Don't say you, because that's how we get you on the street. Before we show you, you know what I'm saying, that the white man got judgment, you know what I'm saying, you sit there, you let a Christian talk, and then you ask them, do you believe that in what go around, come around? What they gonna tell you? They gonna tell you, oh yeah, absolutely, I believe in that. Now you setting them up. Now they can't go back on this statement. They'll tell you, yeah, I believe in that. Then you say, well, do you believe that white people should go into slavery? Now you got them. You know what they normally do? They smile. You see what I'm saying? Because they know that they've been cut. Yeah, they know they can't come back from that. Everybody understand? So they're gonna have to say, well, yes. And according to the Bible, white people is going into slavery. And you might come with the argument and say, well, these white people who walking around right now, they ain't never done nothing to me, but they benefiting off of what their fathers did. You can't have something that's stolen, know it's stolen, and don't give it back. Right. These people stole this land. So if white people want to be justifiable, what must they do? What must they do? If they go ahead,
give the land back.
They must give the land back to the Native American Indians. They put Black people in slavery, Hispanics in slavery. In order for them to be justified for their wrongdoing, what must they do? Karaka.
They must give us back our culture.
That's the point. You understand? Like, what do you think reparations? Nations get reparations from other nations every day. Other nations, people conquer and enslave people all the time through history. Check it out. But what happens is the country that they enslaved, they have to give this country reparations. Right. When they put us in slavery, what did they do? They destroyed Black economics. You understand? We lived on that whole West Coast that you see. We lived on that land. They destroyed our economy. They destroyed our family structure. They destroyed our language. Black people walking around 2,000 years later from when, 100 years later, a couple hundred years later from when 400 years later from when we was in slavery, you ask them their nationality, they look dead at you and say, I don't know. That is a goddamn crime. Right. You see what I'm saying now? Your Black politicians, they don't give a damn about that. Right. As long as they can pull off in a Lamborghini or their expensive car, they don't give a damn that Black people have been completely destroyed. Right. You see what I'm saying? But the Most High give a damn. Right. You see what I'm saying? And the men who serve him, we give a damn about everything that's been stolen away from us. Right. Everybody understand? Young Trooper.
On top of that,
go ahead, brother.
Can you pull out Isaiah 14, 21 and 22?
Of course. Pull it real for hold where we at. Pull that. No.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14.
Y'all see, y'all gonna try to fight. Y'all gonna try to fight me getting to my topic tonight. But I'm gonna make my way. Yeah, go ahead,
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21, and it goes to 22. I can got it.
Everybody wants some of that straw, man. Get some straw. That ain't just for me. I ain't finna drink that whole damn bottle like that. Right? Y'all have me up here smack. I got to go to work today. All right, come on with it. Go ahead, brother.
Prepare slaughter for his children.
Do what?
Prepare slaughter
for his children.
Yeah, people read this scripture right here and say, "What you know what they normally say when we pull this? What Bible you? What? Let me read that. What Bible you had? If you're a Christian, man, this is what you must do. Stop acting like you know the Bible, man. Right. You understand? You got to say to yourself, we don't know. That's what a Christian told me one day when I first was learning. He was like a what did he tell me he was? He wasn't a reverend. He's like a deacon or something. So I used to go to him every day with scriptures I learned from the Isupk. And one day he just broke down and told me, man, look, man, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know nothing, none of this here. I said, okay, that's good. You understand what I'm saying? I was on this 10. Look, I used to go to this community center every day with my Bible. I remember they used to see me. They used to be like, here it come. And come on. I mean, go ahead, read what you got out.
Prepare slaughter for his children.
Do what?
Prepare slaughter for his children.
You know what the Lord say? Prepare slaughter for the children. These is the children wasn't around when they forefathers was putting us in chains and slavery. So you might say, well, why is the Lord saying prepare slaughter for the children? Read.
For the iniquity of their father.
For the what?
For the iniquity of their father.
What does that part mean? Go ahead.
For the crimes of their father.
That's the point. You understand? If you know your father then stole something, then you better treat it like a hot potato. You ever played hot potato before? You better say, I don't want nothing to do with this. You see what I'm saying? But the children of today in America, how do you know that they honor what their forefathers did? How do you know they do it? Carol Carr?
Serves like because they constantly keep the agenda going.
Give me more.
Like as far as like the politicians like Donald Trump and people like that,
yeah,
they keep it going.
You right.
They don't stop the oppression.
You right.
They constantly pump the drugs and everything in our neighborhood.
You right. Around.
They like to say, well, we didn't have nothing to do with that. Well, that was a long time ago.
You right. I need something more concrete though. Around one.
Because they haven't given us reparation yet.
That's true. But what else?
Slocky is they made a whole monument of their forefathers.
That's what I want right there. Give the brother a hand. You ever heard of Mount Rushmore? You ever seen it? You ever heard of it? Yeah, all the four founding fathers of America, they got a mountain that the children, you know what I'm saying, dedicated to their forefathers. You understand? So if you didn't want nothing to do with what they done, then you wouldn't make faces of George Washington, Samuel Adams, all of these cats that's on this mountain with the Mount Rushmore was all slave owners. They all owned slaves. They all raped black women. They all had children by black women, man, that they raped. Everybody understand?
Oh,
Drew?
And the crazy part is it's built on Indian, reservation.
Oh, of course.
On Native, it's still technically their land, but
yeah,
they got this huge monument on their land.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So, due to the fact they honor what their forefathers did, how do you know? They got president. What you think President's Day is about? Right. How do you know? They got Thanksgiving. What the hell you think Thanksgiving is about? You see what I'm saying? Thanksgiving got to do with them slaughtering the Native Indians and taking the goddamn land. Right. That's why the Lord is saying, prepare slaughter for the children. The average white person that walk around in America that you work next to every day, they ask them, are they gonna stop celebrating Thanksgiving? They gonna look at you like you got 3 goddamn heads. You understand? They gonna get around every Thanksgiving with that cranberry sauce, that turkey. They don't give a damn because it had nothing to do with them taking the lands from the Native American Indians. Slaughtered so many Native American Indians, you could barely find them. Right. You understand? Breathe.
That they do not rise.
That they what?
That they do not rise.
Everybody understand that they do not rise. Read on.
Nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Nor fill the what?
World with cities.
What does that part mean? Nor fill the face with cities. The Lord talking now. What does that mean? I will on.
prophets are admitting that the Lord don't want the oppressor society to ever rise again.
Yeah, the oppressive society, namely the white society. You see what I'm saying? He don't want there's gonna be no more white people saying we got a country here. We got England, we got this continent, we got America, we got France. It's no more of that. In the kingdom of heaven, when you go in the kingdom of heaven, this is what you're gonna see, right? You're gonna see 12 niggas sitting on the throne. Then you're gonna see one nigga named Christ sitting, you know what I'm saying, above every goddamn body. Now, under these 12 niggas is gonna be other niggas and Hispanics sitting in rulership. You understand? And we're gonna rule over the top of white people like something you ain't never seen. That's why I tell white people every day, you better start taking lessons on picking cotton. You see what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be picking a lot of cotton real. I would take courses. Right. If you're a white person online, listen, I'm telling you now, because when you don't pick that cotton right, you're gonna see what happened to you. Right. Everybody understand. It ain't gonna be pretty. Okay, give me some more. Any more on that? Let's go back to where we was at.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10 and verse 8.
Go ahead.
He that diggeth the pit shall fall into it.
Go ahead.
And whosoever breaketh an hedge, and serpent shall bite him.
A what?
A serpent shall bite him.
What does that mean? A serpent shall bite him. Karaka?
Like you have no protection, so you open. You don't have a hedge, so you easy to be under attack.
Who is this talking about, though?
Go ahead. It's talking about the so-called white man.
That's the point. Get it, brother, in hand. Our oppressor. A serpent shall bite him. What's the precept? Now I got you. Now this is on the officer's test. Kayash.
Serpent in the Garden of Eden, sir.
Huh? The serpent. No, a serpent in the Garden of Eden talking about Esau, but it says a serpent shall bite him. Precept. Come on, man. We got all these men with all these high ranks in here and all that. Now you looking into your phone and all that. I hear you. Come on, Doc. Come on with it. What is y'all want me to get it to y'all? Y'all want me to let y'all figure it out? I will alone.
This ain't going into the situation with Moses.
I ain't giving it to you. Kayash?
Can you use that scripture where it said, referring to Christ, where it said the bit is healed, the snake bit is healed?
That ain't the one I'm talking about. It's talking about it's a prophecy of one of the tribes is going to do to their oppressor. This is on the officer's test. Go ahead.
It's like you, sir. Is it the book of Amos chapter 9, verse 3?
Nope. That ain't it. I'm gonna just say one tribe, and then you're gonna be able to figure it out. Go on. Come on, Kawan. Go ahead.
Paraphrasing, but the troop shall overcome Gad.
You close. You close now. You understand? Say it one more time.
A troop shall overcome Gad.
A troop shall overcome Gad. But let me get the scripture. Go ahead. Reuben. What is it? What is the prophecy about Reuben?
I got it, sir.
You got it?
Come.
Tell everybody where you at.
It's Genesis chapter 49 in verse 19.
Go ahead.
Gad, a troop shall overcome him. But he shall overcome at the last.
That ain't. Go ahead. That ain't the one I'm talking about. Go ahead.
49,
Read that.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 17. Dan shall be a serpent.
Dan shall what?
Be a serpent.
Go ahead.
By the way, and adder in the path.
Go ahead.
That biteth the horse heel. So that his rider shall fall backward.
Now everybody understand. Now read the one in Ecclesiastes. Read.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10 and verse 8.
Go ahead.
He that diggeth the pit shall fall into it. And whosoever breaketh an hedge, a serpent shall bite him.
What is this talking about? We just read what Dan is going to do. What is this talking about here? We just read a servant ride upon horse. So if the serpent bite the horse, what happens to the person riding on top of the goddamn horse? Karaka.
He'll fall.
Everybody understand. All of this right here is talking about our oppressor. Our oppressor is America. They riding high and mighty now. They'll tell you They tell you this. We are the world's #1 superpower. Don't they tell you that? But it's a power outside. It is a power outside of America. It is life in other galaxies. The angels. Right. It is life out there. You understand? Christ and the angels, the Most High, live outside of this realm. Everybody understand? So they are the Earth's #1 superpower, but they are not the real superpower of the earth. Everybody understand? Read on.
Verse 9. Whoso removeth they stones shall be hurt therewith.
Whoso what?
Whoso removeth stones shall be hurt therewith.
What does that mean? Go ahead.
So like, would that be like whoever like try to stand with the oppressor?
Mm-hmm.
They gonna fall.
What is those stones? What are those stones meant to do? What are stones? If you ain't using stones to harm somebody with, or somebody put somebody to death with, what is the purpose of stones? Go ahead.
It's supposed to be the foundation.
The foundation, your house, protection. Read it one more time.
Whoso removeth stones shall be hurt therewith.
What does that mean? Our protection has been removed. You see what I'm saying? So the person who removed our protection, they're gonna be hurt. How did the so-called white man remove our protection? Go ahead.
It was almost like a systematic attack by taking the fathers out the household.
That's true, but what is our protection? That's what you got to hone in on, Trooper.
By becoming these so-called Jews, taking our identity.
That's true. Which, when you take our identity, what happens to us?
Separated us from the Most High.
Get a brother a hand. If you a so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, if you want to know, somebody pull a precept for me. You know what I'm saying? How the Lord is our protection. All right, just pull a precept. That's all. You want to know what Blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians? You know what our protections is? It's the Most High. It ain't the guns. It ain't tanks. It ain't the jets. That's the other nation's protection. Our protection is plain and simple. It's the Most High. Right. And the reason why the nations was able to put us in slavery and was able to conquer us, because we disobeyed the Most High. You understand? Just like we doing right now. We believe that making a woman a god is the way. Following other nations, following homosexuality, that's the way. You understand? So when we do these things, like any good father, the Most High take his protection away from us. You understand? Hold on a second. Slide to the Lord Christ. Yes, sir. Lamar Gallen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If I could, I'm teaching the online class. Can I do it? Can I do it right after? No, ain't no sweat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anybody got a General Haas number? Text him Lamar Gallen's number. All right. Who had the hand up? Go ahead, Trooper.
So like, I got the precept that you saw.
Go ahead, pull that.
It's the book of Psalms 121, 4 through 5.
Go ahead. You said what Psalms?
Psalms 2.
Where you say you at?
I said Psalms 2. Oh, Slack it. Psalms 121 and 2.
Ain't no sweat. Ain't no sweat, brother. It ain't no sweat at all. We gonna get there. I ain't put no pressure on no trooper. Not yet. You get some rank in here, then you gonna get some real. I'm gonna put real. You gonna see what pressure is really about. Now let me stop. I get a call from the general right out of this class. My own quiet. I told you though. I read up.
All right, kind of one kind. This is the book of Psalms 121.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. My help cometh from the Lord.
My what?
Help cometh from the Lord.
Read on.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which what?
Made heaven and earth.
Everybody understand? Read on.
Kind of one kind. Verse 3. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
Go ahead.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Read on.
Verse 4. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Read on.
Come on. Verse 5. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Everybody understand? Why is it so important to understand? Aram? Why is it so important to understand what our strength and what our protection is? I need something where it says the Lord is our protection. Do you have that?
I got Ecclesiastes 34:16.
They got that in there? Read that.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 34, verse 16.
Go ahead.
For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him.
Read that again.
For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him.
Everybody understand that? Read on. Slocky. Aram?
It's like I was gonna say, can we use this other precept out there?
I'm asking y'all. The answer was here. Y'all raising your hands for other scriptures. Let's answer what the brother got right here. Read it again.
God. For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him.
What does that part mean there? For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him. Trooper?
It's lucky that his angels are watching us.
That's the point. You just can't be a person, you know what I'm saying, like when in the church or Islam, walk around and say, man, I love God. You notice how people who say they love God never do nothing he say? Like a Christian, they tell you they love God, then they tell you, oh, come over for Sunday dinner. Sunday dinner, they got a big pot of pork sitting in there, talking about they love God. You see what I'm saying? I don't even understand this. You see what I'm saying? Like the eyes are upon the people that say they love God because the Lord is watching what you do. Don't ever think that you doing something in secret. You might think you coming in the ISUBK and you sitting somewhere smoking weed, but brothers don't. They ain't nowhere around. You see what I'm saying? The Lord see you, huh? And in the day of judgment, them angels are gonna be able to run a record of what life you done lived in here. You can't be no hoe in secret, then come put on a dress up in here talking about you a righteous woman and you getting honor that a righteous woman should receive. The Lord is watching what you're doing at all times. Everybody understand? Read on, brother.
God. He is their mighty protection.
He is their what?
Their mighty protection.
Why did the Lord want you to know that he is your protection? That's the part that you got to get. Like these scriptures is meant for you to understand. Why is the Lord wanted known that he is your protection? A warrior?
Like it says, so you won't be given praise to no one else.
You right.
That is him, the one that whatever situation he is because of him, we get out that situation.
Get it, brother, in hand. You understand? What else? What's another reason? A wrong one?
Like, would it be because it's he want us to know that through him is the only way you're gonna get protection. You ain't gonna get it through the Christian church, nobody else, only through the Lord.
That's the get it, brother, in hand again. Like we black people in this country, we believe we put our faith in man.
Right.
How do you know we put our faith in man? Because we go to the polls and vote every year for the same country that's oppressed. We jammed up. Yeah, do you understand this? Every year presidency come around, these people been murdering us in the streets. They put our children in cages. Our president done so much to us. What in the hell are you doing standing in line voting for the devil that's destroying you? That's like a woman who been raped, right? And she's standing in line voting for the man who raped her to come help her. And now imagine how imagine a cat seeing the woman that he raped stand in line to vote for him, right? What does that tell the rapist when he sees that? Go ahead. I could rape her again and again and again. You see what I'm saying? That even the rapist gonna say, man, something is wrong. I'm harming this woman and she's voting for me. With blacks and Hispanics, Native American, Indian, you that woman. What are you doing voting? Do you understand that the white man don't need your vote to rule over you?
Right.
You understand whether he's a Democrat or a Republican, he ain't gonna change nothing that he do. You understand the cops are not gonna stop murdering you. You're not gonna stop being oppressed. None of these things. They building prisons. As I talk right now, it's some prisons being built for your sons. Definitely not they goddamn sons. Your sons is who they building the prisons for. And you know what's crazy? The cats who support the prisons being built, this is who you vote for. Most of you blacks and Hispanics, if you ever didn't voted before, you only person you know on the ballot is the president. But they got 20 other people on the ballot. You go right there and mark everybody who's a Democrat. Don't know their policy, ain't study. All you've been ever told is vote for the Democrats. Meanwhile, the Democrats is the one that called you a super predator. You understand? If you voted for Bill Clinton, he was a Democrat. This cat got in office and put more people in prison than any president in the United States history. And then you said he was the first black president. Now y'all wonder, every class I tell you, I'll be ready, this truth be having me ready. I'll be ready to go jump in Lake Michigan. Huh? Everybody understand? Go ahead, brother.
It's so heavy what you're bringing out because when Joe Biden and Donald Trump was running against each other in 2020 during the whole George Floyd thing, they was putting on kente cloths and kneeling. And ever since he got in office, I ain't seen him kneel once.
Yeah, man, come on, man. And these people don't respect you, man. Like if the rapist, if he see the woman he raped standing in line to vote for him, that means he's not going to give this woman respect. In order to get these people respect, man, we got to take our culture back. Everybody understand? Read. Any more on that? Read, brother.
He is their mighty protection.
He is their what?
Mighty protection.
Read on.
And stay strong. It's like it. And strong stay.
Yeah.
A defense from heat.
That everybody understand. That's your defense. You know what I'm saying? Ain't the guns you got. You can go buy all the guns in the world. If the Lord ain't with you, you going to the grave. You can have all the money in the world. The Lord ain't with you, you going to the grave. You're going to die before your time. Everybody understand? The Lord going to be with you when you obey and do what he say. Now, what does the Bible say about blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians? We are hard-headed people. Anybody ever had a hard-headed child? You raise your hand. Everybody understands that, right? Now, a hard-headed child, he's hard-headed. How many times do you have to discipline this child before he listens? Several times, don't he? Well, that's what you see that took place with us as a people. The Lord have disciplined us. We'd have been in slavery under every people, every race on the face of the goddamn earth. We've been under slavery under. That's the Lord giving us a beating because he wants us to obey and listen what he says. Now, everyone know if you're a father, you got a child that's hard-headed, you whoop him enough, one day he gonna get tired of getting them whoopings. You understand? And that's what we got to be at right now. You are completely destroyed. A black man, you can't even have a family in this place. You see what I'm saying? The average black and Hispanic household, there's no father in the home. So what does that mean? It's a guarantee when you marry a woman and have children by her, it is a guarantee she's gonna leave. It's a guarantee. It's a guarantee she's gonna leave you, and it's gonna be some other nigga sitting up over the top of your woman, where it used to be your woman, sitting over the top of your children in his drawers, walking around the house with a pee stain in the damn drawers, telling your kids what to do. Then you got to come over here and pick up the kids and see this madness. Huh? Everybody understand? Yo, let's go back to Ecclesiastes.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10 and verse 9.
Let's go.
It's like, verse 9. Whoso removeth stones shall be hurt therewith.
Whoso what?
Whoso removeth stones shall be hurt therewith.
Read on.
He that cleaveth wood shall be endangered thereby.
Who what?
He that cleaveth wood shall be endangered thereby.
What does that mean? Who that cleaveth wood shall be endangered by? Like you going to get a weapon, you going to get some wood to hurt somebody with. The same weapon that you're going to get, you're going to be hurt by. These nuclear bombs that the so-called white man he created, what you think going to destroy America? Nuclear bombs. You see what I'm saying? This religion that he created to destroy blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians, we're going to destroy them. We're going to destroy that religion. You understand? That wood is going to be destroyed with that. Everybody understand? Roman 1.
Like, would this go with the scripture that was just brought out too? He didn't dig in the pit as far as they building the nuclear bombs. The pit that they digging is actually they digging for themselves.
Man, listen, the Lord is one hell of an author. The Lord is showing you in this whole precept right here that the cat who planned to do something to righteous is gonna be flipped on. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. He's telling you this man digging the hole to put you in the hole, but he don't realize he the one going in the hole. Could you imagine that? You digging the hole, you plan on murdering the cat, right? You spent all day digging the hole, like, I can't wait to get him in there, right? And as soon as you done digging, the cat that you did dig the hole for, he come from behind you and push you in the goddamn hole. Now you on the bottom of the hole you dig, and he throwing dirt on top of you. You understand? Go ahead,
Slide, sir. I was wondering if I could use the precept in Romans, Romans 9, where it say, even as he raised Pharaoh up for dishonor. If I could use that,
you could definitely use that. Let's stay where we at. Read on.
Verse 10. If the iron be blunt, and he do not wet the edge, then must he put more strength. But wisdom is profitable.
Read that explain. Read that again.
If the iron be blunt, and he do not wet the edge, then must he put to more strength.
Everybody understand that, right? Read on.
Wisdom, but wisdom is profitable to direct.
But what?
But wisdom is profitable to direct.
What does that mean? A warrior?
So when it's saying wisdom is profitable to direct, you know, with wisdom, you know, it gives you the ability to discern what to do or how to fix the situation.
Yeah, that's
what actions to take.
That and here's the point of what this script you just read is wisdom is more powerful than what? Go ahead.
What?
Wisdom is wisdom is more vicious than weaponry. You understand? When you got wisdom, Mark, that's more sharper, you know what I'm saying, than the actual weapons that you may have. Everybody understand? Like the white man, his confidence is in his weaponry, right? But that ain't that. Listen, if the Lord ain't with you, the weaponry that you, I'm too wild, brother. What's the oldest bed? Oh, I'm gonna say this live on this. Like this water. This holy water right here, y'all. It's the real holy water here. Everybody understand? Read on. Go ahead, Kwan.
For verse 10, I would like to know. I would like to know for verse 10. Could you use the scripture of when Isaac gave a blessing to both? Gave a blessing to who was it? Gave a blessing to Jacob, and for Esau, he said that thou shalt live by the sword. Can you use that for this?
You could definitely use that. You understand? Because Esau lives by the sword. Once again, his confidence is what he sees, you know, or what he uses. The sword, he believe in the food that's before him, and so he end up worshiping these things, money and all that. But we ain't supposed to worship nothing but the Most High. Everybody understand? Read on.
Verse 11. Surely the serpent will bite without enchantment.
Let's read that again.
Surely the serpent will bite without enchantment.
What does that mean? Surely the serpent will bite without enchantment. What is it? What is enchantment? Go ahead. Come on with it.
Enchantment, a feeling of great pleasure or delight. The act or art of enchanting, the quality or state of being enchanted as the newness.
Why is it using serpent and enchantment in the same sentence? What is enchantment? You think about the serpent now and the snake, right? And think, what is an enchant? A person who enchants something. A warrior?
It's like being put on a spell.
It's being put on the spell. Y'all have seen how the cat be in front of the damn cobra and he, you know what I'm saying, putting a spell on him and the damn snake is doing what he say? Everybody understand? Read that scripture one more time.
Surely the serpent will bite without enchantment.
What does that part mean right there? Go ahead.
You don't China is gonna get
you. Get it, brother. You understand? If you don't put no enchantment on him, he's gonna bite you. Now, take that back to what we're talking about right now. If we didn't, I don't want to give it to you, but you're gonna force me to give it to you. How you looking? Karaka?
Like it, sir. What you finna say? If I could, like, if we don't make if we don't use against the white man like what he been using against us, he gonna continue to fight us. So like when we go out in camp and we really tell him we the devil to his face.
Yeah, you almost there. You almost there, Karaka warrior. Now you on to it. You know what I'm saying? Without Christianity and without these different religions, the religions cause us not to bite. You understand? Like that's the whole problem. You looking at this man and you saying, why is this cobra not biting him? Because he's using enchantment. He got the damn cobra, you know what I'm saying? He got his mind. You understand? So he's controlling them. That's blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indian. We haven't went against our oppressor because the white man using enchantment to do what? To keep them so we don't harm them. Everybody understand what I'm saying? So without these religions, naturally we would go to war with this man. But we got this religion that's enchanting us. Christianity and all these different beliefs got us asleep, got us to where we saying, oh, everybody believe red. Everybody believe red. God love everybody. Man, you got to forget these people. When white people arm us, we ain't talking about going to war. What's the first thing we say? What's the first thing we say? Trooper?
What about black on black crime?
No, not that. Go ahead.
Forgive.
I forgive him. And you know what's crazy about the white man being? That's the first thing he asks you. But do you forgive him? These white people want to know: are you people becoming rebellious, or do we still have y'all sleep? And black people know that. You understand? This is a spiritual thing you got going. A spiritual thing going on here. This man want to see: have you got enough nuts to say, no, I don't forgive him. I want justice to come. We waiting for somebody black to say. I think a few black people done said that. You understand? Like you kill my son, I'm gonna get on the mic. You ain't gonna want to hear what I got to say. They probably ain't gonna give me the mic. You understand? They gonna go to some Christian. That's another thing about the white man. He knows just who to put on that mic.
Right.
He gonna skip past all y'all niggas like, no, I don't think I'm going there. I'm going right over here to Charlie Wilson. You understand? Warrior? Go ahead.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let no man deceive you by any means,
Mm-hmm.
for that day shall not come, except there be a falling away first.
That's excellent precept. You understand? Our people don't even realize that they are under witchcraft. That's what America's all about. That's why you think the flag got the stars and all that, because the people who run this country believe in astrology. You understand? They believe in putting your mind under a spell, and you've been under a spell. You understand? You coming into the truth, and you find out that the things and the person you were in the past, you was disgusting. You was a cat that slept with a woman who you knew had a man. You disgusting. He ejaculating in this woman every day. You know she got a man, and you're having sex behind his ejaculation. You know what I'm saying? But then you come in here, you know what I'm saying? You shake your hand and say, damn, I can't even believe I was doing that. But you was doing it. Why were you doing it? Who knows? Why were you doing it? Go ahead.
Because we was under the enchantment of the so-called
Get it, brother. And you was under the enchantment. If you wasn't under the enchantment, then you will go to war with this man. This is what we have to do. We got to go to spiritual warfare with this man. How do we do it? By setting up camp. Something simple. The Lord say, you know what I'm saying? He gonna do I'm paraphrasing. Through the foolishness of preaching, that's how he gonna take this man's kingdom down. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring our people back to the Lord by doing something simple, getting a few crates. We don't need to get $1 million jets. People think we need jets and guns. No, we need milk crate. The white man kingdom gonna fall from milk crates,
Right.
from wood, from us setting up wood on top of milk crates.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Hey, y'all.
Somebody said if I could, would you bring out Soweto?
Most High Christ.
I just gotta know, can you use Psalm 2nd chapter to tie it into this?
Yeah, I like to make it do the scripture. Y'all keep putting all these goddamn precepts. I see I ain't gonna make it to my topical one. I said I was gonna fight to get there. Come on with the precept, man.
This is Psalms chapter 2, verse 1.
Go ahead, brother.
Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
Mm-hmm.
Verse 2, the kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed.
Oh, that's a heavy scripture. You understand? This is what they do. They take counsel and come up with ways on how to destroy blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You know what's so heavy about that council is that you got black and Hispanics sitting in the council. They sitting in the council. The white man coming up with a way to oppress their people, and they sit in the council too, like, yeah, they are super predators, man. We need to stop crime in the black community.
Right.
Now, mind you, this cat who's saying, this black and Hispanic that's sitting there saying stop the crime, he is, I'm ready to go jump in the lake, I'm telling you, man. This cat here, he agreeing with the man who's trying to destroy his people. He ain't saying that, well, why are they, all a person got to ask is, well, why are they committing the crime? They committing the crime because they don't have basic resources.
Right.
If you don't have basic resources and you can't feed your family, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna sell crack to feed you. You don't care that you're destroying somebody else's family. Your family gotta eat. If you can't get the money, what are you gonna do? You're gonna rob somebody. Right. Your stomach sitting there growling. You looking at kids, they excuse me, they stomach growling. Your wife sitting there with her arms folded. What you gonna do? You see what I'm saying? You left with no other choice. This man is oppressing the hell out of you. Right. He's forcing you to be a goddamn criminal. Everybody understand? But meanwhile, your leaders are sitting in the room with you, creating laws to destroy you, man. Your leaders don't give a damn about you. Everybody understand? Let's go.
Surely the
serpent. I was
going to fit this precept with this topic.
Come on with it.
Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8.
Read that.
Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. All I can get it. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophies and vain deceit.
Absolutely, you can use that. All right, read on what you got. Let's make it through. Let's get to what we're going 14, right? Read.
Surely the serpent will bite without enchantment, and a babbler is no better.
And a what?
A babbler is no better.
What is a babbler? Where?
It's like, is it somebody that run a gossip?
Yeah, a babbler is a person that talks too much. You understand what I'm saying? That's what let's talk about. Read on.
Where
you outside? I lost where you was at.
Verse 12.
Go ahead, read.
The words of a wise man's mouth are gracious.
Read that again.
The words of a wise man's mouth are gracious.
What does that mean? The words of a wise man's mouth are gracious. Real simple. Karaka?
It's like you were saying earlier, like you bring light to the situation.
Yeah.
So whatever it may be, before you be ready to get up physical with it, listen to the wise man, and you would know exactly how to direct your physical.
Get a brother a hand. You understand? Man, listen. You know, once again, man, money is nice to have. You know what I mean? You know, cars, houses, all these things is nice to have, but nothing beats wisdom. Everybody understand? You can get wisdom from a cat that don't got nothing. A lot of people think that you can only get wisdom from rich people. That's not true. You understand? Christ didn't have nothing. He was poor. You understand? And he had all the wisdom in the world. He had the wisdom that was going to take down the Roman, that eventually took down the Roman society. He had wisdom what? Excuse me. To uplift his people.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Wisdom is what builds a nation. You need money too, but you need wisdom. And our wisdom, the Lord's wisdom in this Bible is what? Do what? Keep families intact.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This makes you get with a woman And this woman you get with, she understands no matter what, that she cannot leave you.
Right.
A family structure is what empowers a Black and Hispanic man. When you got a family, you looking at your family every day, that thrive you to go out there to go to camp every week. That thrive you to build your nation because you looking at your family, and your family is your motivation. Man needs motivation.
Right.
Nothing motivates a man more than children that's crying, children he care about, a wife that he love. Nothing motivates a man more. When a man don't have that, he don't have any motivation. When the white man, Chinese man, all these nations go to war, they go to war for the women. The women don't go. They go to war for the women and children. Everybody understand? That's what make that. So now when the white man know this, that's why he breaks up your family. He takes away your motivation. Commander Jenny and Hannah here to give you your motivation back, man.
Right.
See what I'm saying? I told you. These 12 years ago, when I first came in the truth, we had 3 schools. Now we damn near in all 50 states. You know what that takes? Faith.
Right.
What did Christ tell you? If you got faith of as small as a mustard seed, you're gonna move mountains. Now a person will read them and say, well, damn, I went up there to try to go push the mountain and move. I got faith. See what I'm saying? Because they don't understand it's about you laughing, but people do this dumb shit out. Everybody understand? That's talking about if you got just a little bit of faith, when meaning you don't see that many brothers in the truth. You see what I'm saying? You sitting in the room by your goddamn self, and you know that if you hold on to this, eventually the men gonna come. Eventually the sisters gonna come. Eventually the school's gonna get better. Eventually we gonna get all the things that you think about, that you dream about, like getting a van for the school where you became. It's gonna happen. How you think it's gonna happen? You first gotta have faith. How you think the kingdom of heaven gonna happen? You think the Lord is gonna lay it down on your lap? No, nigga. It ain't gonna work like that. You got to work for it. Right. You got to believe. The white man believed in his kingdom, didn't he? He didn't have it. He didn't have his kingdom at one point in time. Now, because the forefathers of America, according to white people, they deserve to be put on Mount Rushmore because they seen something that nobody else seen, nobody else believed in. In order for you to believe in the airplane, before the airplane exists, you got to believe in it, don't you? When a white man believed one day he would fly, is he flying? He's flying. So now, what do you believe in one day? What is your brain as a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man? Where is it at? What do you believe in? You know what I'm saying? Right now, as we talk right now, the things that you believe in will come into existence if you got goddamn faith in the Most High Christ. Everybody understand? I believe one day I'm gonna have 20 ribs.
Right.
I believe that. Now my ribs is watching right now, and they don't like that. Now ask me if I give a damn.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have that one day. I'm gonna have it, boy. I'm gonna make sure I have one from every tribe. Now let me stop. Give the brother hand. Go there, right? Hey, the brother like that, huh? That'll make a brother come in. Oh, we got right 12 ribs. I'm coming right on in. If that's what motivates you to come in, this is the place to be. Yeah, everybody understand? Where we at? Maya? Most on credit.
My cousin in Mississippi, going to the Mississippi school. And he learned that we could have multiple ribs. He said, I like that. And then when I told him we couldn't eat pork, he was like, nah, they gonna stay in the church.
Yeah, that's a man that don't want to work for it. See what I'm saying? Like the minute it's one thing to want that many wives, but are you willing to put in the work to receive the reward?
Right.
Everybody understand? Getting a righteous woman, getting a woman that obeys and believes what you believe in, that's a reward. You understand? Because y'all should know that. Because you got a woman right now that believes in Christmas. You got a woman that is a child mentally. This woman want to decorate a tree and put gifts under the tree. Like the tree need gifts. Right. And sad part is they don't even know what you like an animal. You just doing things and don't have no knowledge of why you doing it. You dressing up on Easter Sunday and you can't even explain why you doing it. You having Thanksgiving and don't even know what the hell Thanksgiving means. So you know that? That's what you done did your whole life before you came into the truth. You've been doing things that your people been taught and you don't even know why you doing this shit. All right. You understand that? That's what you call a slave. And the law required now that we did out like any sentence, we done our sentence here. Now the Lord is over. The sentence is over because the knowledge of the truth is here now. No matter what happened, you was gonna serve slavery. Our people was gonna serve it. You was gonna do it. You was gonna work in the cotton field. You was gonna get your backs beat. You was gonna do it because that was the sentence that the Most High put on you. Now that sentence is up. Now you don't have an excuse to be a child anymore. You understand? I thought you was raising your hand. You understand? Read on, huh?
But the lips of a fool will swallow up himself.
What verse you at?
Verse 12.
Read.
But the lips of a fool will swallow up himself.
What does that mean? The lips of a fool will swallow up himself. Car.
Like I said, they're saying like you just gonna talk yourself into the jam.
Get it, brother hand. You damn right. The white man say he the world's #1 superpower. Them words gonna cost him. Because the Lord, what the Bible tell you about the Lord? He's what? He's a man of war. A man of war. What does that mean? If you say this cat right here this is a cat of war, what does that tell you about this person? What, Trooper?
It's hardcore.
He hardcore. My yard. Yeah, he looking for a fight. You understand? That's why there was a comedian made a joke that he said that if black people took over hockey, most of the cats would just drop the stick. You understand? They would take their stick and say, "I don't even need this, man. I'm just here to rumble." You understand what I'm saying? I'm not worried about hitting no goal. I'm here to fight. Everybody understand? That's the Most High. The Lord is a man of war. The Most High looks for people to go to war with. Matter of fact, according to Romans, he created a nation just to go to war with, don't he? That's a bad God there. He create a nation to be able to fight. So just so he can show the rest of the earth, I'm the ruler here. You understand? He tell you what type of throne he's sitting on. Yeah, he ain't sitting on the throne with flowers sitting around the throne and roses and thorns. Tell you he's sitting around with lions and fire and all of that. They tried to duplicate it in the what was that movie? In the Wizard of Oz. See what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand. These crackers read this Bible, take things out of this Bible, and then put it in the damn movies for you. You understand? What do you think the Planet of the Apes is about? There's white people reading this and understand. They don't understand it all, but they do understand one day that the monkey's gonna rule over them. And you watching the Planet of the Apes and don't realize it's talking about blacks, Hispanic. You the monkey right. In the movie. What is?
That's a lot of people like I had to just realize like the Gremlins. The Gremlins was a depiction of us.
Yeah, the Gremlins is definitely a depiction of us. If you have not seen the Gremlins, raise your hand. The movie The Gremlins. Come on, Juan. Come on, you got to get off this. You ain't seen The Gremlins. Boy, come take your seat. Damn, Juan. I was fucking. You know what I'm saying? But the movie The Gremlins, it was about us. You see the Gremlins, they drink it. How do you not know these movies is not about you? I don't understand. They sitting the Gremlins and smoking weed, getting drunk at the bar, fighting. They get to shooting it. How do you not know this is about you? Everybody understand? Anyway, read on now.
Verse 13.
Go ahead.
The beginning of the words of his mouth is foolishness.
The what?
The beginning of the words of his mouth is foolishness.
As soon as he opened up his mouth, his foolishness comes out of it. That's the Christian church. Read.
And the end of his talk is like it. Mischievous madness.
Is what?
Mischievous madness.
What does that mean? Go ahead.
A lot of wickedness.
Yeah, everything is if the beginning of what you say is foolishness and at the end of what you say is mischievous, that means everything that come out of your mouth is harmful. Everybody understand? Nothing that comes out the white man's mouth or these priests who follow him is going to benefit blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Nothing. Everybody understand? Okay. Read on.
Verse 14. A fool also is full of words.
I'll read that again.
A fool also is full of words.
What does that mean? A fool also is full of words. My yard.
Right, so would it be saying that like a foolish person, they never shut their mouth. They always got something to say about something.
Yeah, imagine you in the battle, right? When you battle somebody, you got the Lord's wisdom, they got the white man's wisdom. That's all this battles is all about. That's why you should never lose a battle. What do a person who got the white man's knowledge try to do to a man who got the knowledge of the Lord? Maya?
Like I said, they always try to overtalk.
Why?
Because they think number one, they think they know more than you, and they know if you get a chance to talk, you're going to destroy whatever they say.
Everybody understand?
Okay.
Like you could be a cat that ain't been trained to shoot. You done shot 15 bullets and ain't hit nobody. A cat who been trained, all he needs is one shot, bang. He don't need 15 shots. All he needs is one. So a cat who's spitting foolishness, he try to overtalk you. He try to do a lot of talking to make himself seen by. You ever heard a person do a lot of talking and you sit there, you say, I wish this would shut up. You understand? But he believed through his much talking, because he talks so much, that he's spitting out wisdom. Everybody understand? Read on.
A man cannot tell what shall be.
A what?
A man cannot tell what shall be.
What that mean? A man cannot tell what shall be. Remember to read the first part. You understand?
Go
ahead.
A fool also is full of words. A man cannot tell what shall be.
Read on.
And what shall be after him. Who can tell him?
What does that mean? Akaraka?
Like, sir, is just saying, like, I hear you, but what are you talking about? You're not even making a point.
Yeah.
You just running your mouth.
Yeah. You right, get a brother a hand. You understand? Anybody else? Trooper?
I feel like it's saying man's understanding is worth nothing compared to God's.
Yeah, that's exactly what. Get a brother a hand. That's exactly. A man cannot tell what shall be. You understand? But the Lord does know what shall be after. And here, everybody understand? Man's wisdom compared to the Most High's wisdom is uncomparable. The only reason that we know what's going to be in the future, and the only reason why we got this wisdom and we know what shall be, meaning when that says we shall know what it should be, meaning pertaining to how a man lives his life, it's easy to tell what his outcome going to be. A man who don't have the Lord's wisdom, he don't know what his future holds. We know what a man's future holds. If a man sells drugs, we know what his future holds, don't we? If a man sleep with another man's woman, we know the future of that person, don't we? If a man live a life of a homosexual, you know the future of that person, don't you? Because it's written in the Bible. Man, he don't understand. Them preachers who sit in that church, they the one that cause our people to be wicked because they telling you God's laws is done away with. Hey, you can't be perfect. We all short. That's us. You understand that's Satan. A man tell you, hey, can't nobody be perfect, man. None of us is perfect. We all fall short of the glory. God love everybody. We all bleed red. You understand? All nations gonna be saved. This is what the Bible say. You see what I'm saying? The white man gonna be saved too. You see what I'm saying? And this is put black people into this will make you lose your mind because you saying, damn, well, the people that didn't oppress us for 400 years, hung us, burned us, murdered us, killed our babies, he going into the kingdom of heaven with me. We both gonna be sitting in heaven together. My God. Most I agree.
When I was in the world, and somebody told me that. And I used to say it's the same people, because I call myself having a little bit of, black consciousness, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I used to say that if our oppressors are going to go to heaven with us and still rule over us in heaven, and God is white and Christ is white, it's going to be the same. And I used to honestly say I'd rather go to heaven.
Yeah.
Because why am I going to go to heaven and, like you say, still be a servant up in heaven under the same people?
Yeah,
that's murdering me and keeping me at the bottom on earth.
Yeah, and even to teach black people, here you are being oppressed by white people, and then your religion is teaching you that the people who are oppressing you, they also gonna be your savior.
Right.
You understand? So now, what is that? What do you think that tells the people who being oppressed? If you saying the people that's beating you down every day is also the people that's gonna save you? What does that teach the mind? My yard? Yeah, you don't got no hope. What else? Go ahead.
You continue to like let them mistreat you. Like you would never stand up against what they doing to you.
Get a brother a hand. That's the point. Because if the people who are oppressing me is the ones gonna save me, then that means the oppression that I'm receiving every day is right. Like them hanging and burning us is this is what's supposed to happen. You understand how wicked that is? That means a woman who gets raped, she got to say, well, you know what? This is just how it is. This is I supposed to be raped. You understand? Go ahead, look.
Slightly, sir. Just giving a time check for your topic, sir.
Go ahead.
Currently 8:30.
Let's read 14. We done with that?
Come, sir.
All right, no sweat. Now let's get into let's get into. Give me what we pulling for the monkeypox. I don't got enough time to get into my top. I'll go into that next week. I'll just take my questions at the end. What we pulling for the monkeypox? I will start at Romans, what is it? Romans 1:25. Let's get Romans 1:25. Let's get it. Read Romans 1:21. Read.
Romans chapter 1, verse 21.
Let's get it.
Got it. Romans chapter 1, verse 21. Because that when they knew the Most High, they glorified him not as the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Neither were thankful.
Neither were what?
Were thankful.
What does that mean? When they knew God, they glorified him not as God. What does that mean? Who knows what that means? Read it one more time, boy.
Romans chapter 1, verse 21. Because that when they knew the Most High, they glorified him not as the Most High.
What does that mean? When they knew God, they glorified him not as God. Mayad?
Like sir, would that be saying when when our people started like right now, we're trying to teach our people who the Lord is, and we prove who the Lord is, but they still want to follow after another God.
That's the point. What is it to know the Most High? What is it to know God? Mayad?
It's like to follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
Yeah, to know your father is to know what he expects. Everybody got a father in there, right? When you say you know your father, you know what he expects. You know what he about. So when it says, read it one more time.
Because that when they knew the Most High.
So to know God is what? To know that he's about the law, statutes, and commandments. Read on.
They glorify him not.
They what?
They glorify him not as the Most High.
What does that part mean? Mayad?
So that's like when a UPK brother is debating somebody or speaking in camp, how a Christian will come and say, that's not my God. I don't know what Bible y'all read from, but that ain't my Jesus. That's not my God.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we telling them what the Most High is really telling us how to live.
Too much.
Right.
When they knew what does it mean to know? What is it to know God? To know his laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
What is it? What you know him, so what is it not to glorify him as God? Or Ramawan. That's the point. Meaning you know what the Lord wants, you know his laws, but you're not doing it. Everybody understand? Read.
Neither were they thankful.
Neither or what?
Were they thankful?
What does that mean? A warrior?
Like I said, even without all the wisdom that they gave, they weren't even thinking, they weren't gracious, they weren't appreciative.
You understand? Like if your father give you wisdom, that wisdom is supposed to be appreciated. Somebody give me wisdom, like we doing here in class. What's the first thing you say? Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you for telling me the right way to live my life, the right way to move in. So you don't even the Lord. You as a people, we didn't appreciate the Lord's wisdom. Everybody understand? The Lord He created you. Do you understand that? He created your brain. He created you. So now He's telling you the things that will help you live. The Most High tell you He's the God of the living, not the dead. You understand? You supposed to, if you obey the Most High, you will be a person that live a nice old life. You live until you can't move no more. Only thing you can do is just sit and look at your grandchildren and smile like that. You ain't making no more love to nobody. That rod is out of commission. Y'all don't want to hear that. But one day it's gonna be out of commission. Only thing you're gonna be able to do is just smile. Now, let me stop. But y'all know that's the truth. Read on. Go ahead.
But became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish hearts was darkened.
What does that mean? Became vain in their imaginations. Karaka?
So like it says, it's saying like, without respecting and following law, statutes, and commandments,
Yeah.
you can push hard to go against it. So you went further and further into darkness.
What is it to become vain in your imaginations? A warrior?
Like I said, you start bringing the Christmas tree in your house and putting gifts up on it, giving them tree.
Yeah, that's the point. Really, what all this is about is your love for following the other nations. Right. Instead of you keeping the law, statutes, commandments, you look at what the Egyptians is doing, right, and get to want to be like the Egyptians. You take the Egyptians' knowledge and says that the Egyptians' knowledge, is more powerful than the Lord's knowledge. Right. Everybody understand? You look at what they do, their ways, and say, well, the things that they do, worshiping trees, worshiping animals and all that, this is the way. Do you understand? Trooper.
Like I wanted to say, we start to believe that we're gods.
That's that as well, because the other nations worship themselves. They say that they're God. Everybody understand? They take a woman and say, well, this woman, because she pushed life out of her vagina, or whatever, that this is something that should be worshipped. Right. But you should worship the one that created the woman, not the woman. You shouldn't worship the damn woman. Right. You're supposed to lead the woman and give could you imagine you're worshiping something that you're supposed to be leading? Right. Does that even make sense? Like, and you think she's gonna respect you? Like, she's looking. A woman is built to look to you for leadership. Meanwhile, you sitting there worshiping her like she a goddamn god. You see what I'm saying? A wrong one.
Like, that's just heavy what you break it out, because you even look at it now. Even when they took the man out of the household, this lets you know a woman's job is to be able to serve something. When they took the men out of the household, what do a woman serve now? They serve their kids now. Like, they won't even serve. Like, they so prone to serving something. If they don't have a man in the house, they just serve the kids.
Yeah. You ever seen a 9-year-old or 10-year-old be the man of the house? Yeah, because a woman is naturally meant to be, like, you will hear black people say that, so and so he be 5 years old and he be telling the mother what to do. Have you ever seen this before? Yes. The 5-year-old is running the house because he's a little boy. That penis that he got, that means he in rulership. So if he don't have somebody over him, he's gonna run the dance. So when you get with the woman, you fight with this little nigga over who runs the damn house. Now I'm telling you something I done lived. You see what I'm saying? And I'm saying that, oh no, this ain't gonna work. Yeah. You understand? I done told y'all the first time my stepson, he was ruling this woman. I said, oh no, this can't happen like this. The first time I got him alone, his mother, she knew what was gonna happen. I believe in my soul. She knew. She said, can you take him to get a haircut? I said, yes. So in my mind, I said, that's gonna be me and him alone. She said, yeah, I'm gonna take him. And I dropped off at the house. He got the clowning right then and there. And he in the front seat, I told him, get up, put his seatbelt on. And no, he slid right up under the glove compartment. I said, all right, see you later. Man, he was still down there clowning. I said, all right, here we go. I tried to be as patient as possible. I left him in front of the apartment. I pulled to the stop sign. I stopped, made that left. As soon as I made that left, it was out of the sight of the building. Put that motherfucker in park. Slammed him up against the seat and let him know this is a whole new program going on here, buddy. Right. This is, I'm telling you, I say what go on around here. You understand? Your mama is under my authority now. You understand that? And you know what I mean, it was on from there. You see what I'm saying? So you can't take the man out of the house. You can't do that. The Lord created a family structure for a reason. Everybody understand? We don't.
And their foolish hearts was darkened.
And they what?
And their foolish hearts.
The foolish heart is talking about your mind. Your mind is darkened. Read on.
Professing themselves to be wise.
Professing them what?
Themselves to be wise.
Read on.
They became fools.
They did what?
They became fools.
What does that mean? What does that part mean? Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools. Karakar?
Like, so is this saying like you self-appointed yourself? There
you go.
But you really don't know what the hell you're talking.
Yeah, the subject matter is homosexuality. They tell you in the church that this is an alternative lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? So now you saying you rejecting what the Lord say, and now you making yourself, you think that you wise, but really you a goddamn fool. You know?
And change the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible man.
Read on.
And to birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things.
Everybody understand? Read on.
Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own heart.
What does that part mean? What?
He let himself.
Huh?
He let himself. That's what you want to do.
Right. If the Lord is sending you priests and prophets to tell you how to live your life, and you reject the knowledge, the Lord gonna do like any good father. If you in this house and you obey his rules, he put you out of the house. Say, you know what? I'm gonna move out the way. Sometimes, man, if you talk to a hard-headed person and they don't want to listen, then you have to move out of the way and let them see what happened when you're not giving them instructions. Everybody understand? Like you got to let them see what's gonna happen from them not obeying what you say. Everybody understand? Read on.
Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through their lust of their own heart.
Right. The Lord ain't give you no lust. This is lust that you have. You understand? The Lord ain't never told you to get with no man. This is a lust that you have. Where does this lust come from? Your oppressor. Your oppressor don't have the knowledge of God. So your oppressor, guess what? When you do the history on these devils, they were sleeping with each other in the caves. You know what I'm saying? A man having a lust towards another man. You don't want a woman. You looking at a man. You understand? You want to be with a man. Now here the Lord made a woman the most beautiful creature on the face of the earth. And you bypass that and you looking at it, man. Can you imagine that? You go to a damn Christmas party and the faggots is the homosexuals in there looking at the man. Not these women walking around with these big behinds, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. And these sisters are trying to contain that behind with the dresses they got on, but they can't contain it. You ain't looking at them, you looking at Tony. You see what I'm saying? Something wrong with you. You are mentally ill. Everybody understand? Read on.
To dishonor their own body.
To do what?
To dishonor their own body.
What does that part mean? To dishonor their own bodies. By doing things that are not meant to do. That's the point. You born into that body, you can't do whatever you want with that body that you have. Right. That you born into that body with that mind is meant for you to obey the Lord. And so things will be good with you. Well, you know what I'm saying? But you dishonoring your own body when you, as a man, decide to get with a man. Or a woman, she decide to get with another woman, or whatever the case may be. Here you is a woman with breasts and a vagina, but you walking like you hard.
Right.
Walking up and down the street like you harder than the man. Until you get hit by a man. Then you find out you ain't no man. Right. Get your damn jaw broke. You sit there. Come on, man. I just see Dice try to fight men, get hit with one punch, and they walk away, go get in their car, start their car, and they go. You're not a man. If you are really a man, okay, fine. That's cool. You saying you're a man, that's cool. When it's time to get locked up, go to the men's prison then. Now let's see how much of a man you are when they strip you down and the men in the prison see you got a vagina.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? What you think gonna happen to that woman in that men's prison? Who would take a get? A rum?
She gonna get pregnant.
That's what's gonna happen. So don't be saying you no man. You should better stop that. Go ahead, Trouble.
It's like that, and the dykes, what they do most of the time is they won't even fight you. They'll call a man to fight you. They'll call like their cousin or they'll call their big brother.
You know what I figured about the dykes is full of it. They full of it. Because even the hardest dykes who got the crew, they got the crew cut. The fade look better than you. You ever seen the dyke with a fade that look better than yours? When I was in the world, I used to get a fade. I used to touch my head like that. That fade better than mine. You see what I'm saying? Here she is with a fade better than yours, right? But then when she opened the car door, there's 4 kids getting out of there that look like her. Okay, what did that tell you about this dyke head? Yeah, she's a woman. She's acting like a man, but at some point she was a woman because these 4 little nappy-head kids getting out the back of this car. Everybody understand? But yeah.
That's like I said, I even seen the dyke on the block with tight fade, man sagging, looking just like a man except one thing.
Yeah. That's the point. How you gonna have a bald fade and your belly poking out?
Right.
That's something to be. We should laugh at that. Everybody understand? Read on.
Between themselves,
Mm-hmm.
who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Go ahead.
And worship and serve the creature more than the Creator.
Read on.
Who is blessed forever.
Read on.
Amen. For this cause, God gave them up to vile affection.
Mm-hmm.
For even their woman did change the natural use into which is against nature.
Everybody understand that. Okay. Read on.
And likewise, also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one toward another.
Mm-hmm.
Men with men,
mm-hmm.
working that is unseemly.
Working that what?
Which is unseemly.
What does it mean? What's another word for unseemly? My yard. Yeah, this not right. Unseemly is they're doing something that ain't right. Read on.
And receiving themselves that recompense of the error which was meet.
That's the part I need. What does that part mean right there? My yard.
AIDS and monkeypox.
Get it, brother. You understand? AIDS and monkeypox is something, you know what I'm saying, that comes from the Most High. So it's very vital that we get out there and teach, because you got people that's battling with whether this lifestyle is right or wrong. And when you pull the scriptures to show them, you're going to be able to change how a person, that's something powerful. When you can change how a person thinks. Read on.
And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge,
mm-hmm.
God gave them over to a reprobate mind.
A what?
It's like a reprobate mind.
What does that mean, to give you up to a what is a reprobate mind? Maya?
So would that be a rebellious mind?
Yeah, a person that mind is corrupted. Right. You ain't thinking about the law, statute, commandments. You thinking about what your oppressor done taught you. Everybody understand? With that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Prison Officer Kayash.